Welcome back to another episode of the Nerd Librarian Show with Mr. Evans. Here with us, a live studio audience of monsoons and a few special guests. My father and his wonderful wife are in the audience today. Now, my daughter Lila was supposed to be here as well, but she ended up having to have surgery instead. I know. Don't worry though, she's fine. But she was so sad that she didn't get to come out to her daddy's library and see the show today that I decided I had to do something. So I'm going to use my daddy superpowers to find a way for her to be here somehow. There she is. Hi, Angel. Oh, I knew it would work. Yes. It's all about the daddy superpowers. Now we can get this party started. On today's show, aliens that are determined to take over the Earth launch 5 unique attacks or waves. How do you deal when you're a high school girl and your own father can't get it together and stop drinking? A young man in high school who has it all experiences tragedies that force him to think about his life and himself. And a person that is actually a sort of spirit that wakes up in the body of a different person every day. Let's get started. As you can see, our first novel is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. Yes, I know, it's a movie, and maybe you saw the movie. But guess what? Before it was a movie, it was an awesome, page-turning, high-interest, grab onto your brain and hold your attention till the last page book. And this book starts in a post-apocalyptic world where we learn that aliens have already attacked Earth in 3 unique and crippling waves. The first wave was an electromagnetic attack that disabled all of humanity's electrical and motorized capabilities. This wiped out the communication, travel, and technology of the world. In the second wave, those pesky aliens induced the fault lines of the Earth to explode with earthquakes, completely destroying the infrastructure of the Earth. In the third wave, the aliens unleashed disease-ridden birds upon the Earth, crippling all of humanity. And our story begins in the midst of the fourth wave. And the real treasure, the payoff of this novel, is discovering what the fifth attack or wave by the aliens actually is. Think you don't like to read? Give this one a try and see if it doesn't capture your interest. Here's a book trailer.
The first wave only took a few seconds. Thinking about it now, I'm surprised it didn't worry us more. I guess we thought we could fix what happened, but we couldn't. They pulled the plug on us. The first wave took out 500,000 people. The second wave put that number to shame. We live on a restless planet, one that's constantly shifting below the surface. All the others had to do was trigger this already unstable pressure chamber. Goodbye, coastal cities. The third wave took a little longer. There are over 300 billion birds in the world. Thousands of species of them. And birds don't recognize borders. You couldn't invent a more efficient delivery system for a virus. After the third wave, only the unlucky survive. They know how we think. They know how to kill us. They've taken everything worth living for. Now they've come to take the things worth dying for. But I am still here. Because if I am the last one, then I am humanity. And if this is humanity's last war, then I am the battlefield.
So what'd you think about that one, Angel?
I don't think I like aliens. means Daddy.
Fair enough. If you guys like that trailer, just know that the book is way better than that trailer and better than the movie. So give it a shot. What's next? The Impossible Knife of Memory is about Haley Kincaid, a high school senior who separates everyone into two categories, freaks and zombies. Now, yeah, that's not very nice. The nerd librarian does not like it when people are cruel to others, especially here on campus. But in Haley's case, it's partly because she had a very disturbing childhood. Haley has lived with her father, an Iraq War veteran, her whole life. He's moved them from city to city and school to school as he struggles with PTSD, a common reality for men and women who have been through the hell of war and an often devastating condition. Yeah. To make matters worse, he struggles with alcohol and drugs. Monsoons, alcohol and drugs are a sure way to make any problems you already have in your life a lot worse. Finally, her father decides to move them back to the town in which he grew up. Haley thinks this might be the opportunity she's been waiting for to have a normal life. She even meets a hot guy by the name of Finn. Things just got interesting. But of course, her father's problem with drugs and alcohol begin to spiral out of control and threaten both Haley's father and Haley. What I like about this book is also what I hate about it. While a story about a child who has to actually be a parent to their own parent is a fascinating read, the librarian, teacher, and parent in me really struggles to deal with these kinds of stories because I've seen it happen here on campus too. But if you're like me and you enjoy books that make you feel all kinds of different emotions, even the dark ones, then give this one a shot. And on a side note, this author, Laurie Halse Anderson, has a number of incredible books about important issues like anorexia, sexual assault, and alcoholism.
Ooh, awareness.
What's next? Oh, did I make it? Have you ever been at a point in your life where everything seems to be going well, and then... Hey, it's Joshua Kabibi, class of 2018.
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Evans? Hey, I was just wondering if you have any good David Levithan books.
Of course I do, Josh. I mean, if you're looking for a quick yet powerful love story, you can't go wrong with The Lover's Dictionary. But if you want to read an amazing novel about a boy who wakes up in a new body every day, you'd grab his most celebrated book titled Every Day, both available in the fiction section under the letters L-E-V. But Joshua, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, so...
Oh yeah, this is your little YouTube show where you go over all those movies, right?
Well, actually, Joshua Kabibi, class of 2018, they're not movies, they're book trailers. And they're a really fun and entertaining way to share a lot of amazing books that we have here in the library.
Yeah, they're really awesome. I really like that one movie where the guy got his head cut off, like, and then he had to reattach to another body, like, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, again, that was a book trailer, not a movie, about a novel called Noggin by John Corey Whaley. Oh. And it's a really funny novel that can be deep and sad at times. You know what though, Joshua? I need to get back to my show.
All right. I'll see you later, Mr. Evans. Hey, but good luck with your movies.
Joshua Kabibi, class of 2018. No, don't encourage him. Anyway, where was I?
Operation Green Screen Hacking full effect. Soon, all of Mayfair will be under my command.
What was that? Hey, Segway guy, what was that? There's some sort of interference with our Segway. Yeah, some guy with a huge head and he looked kind of like Maui from Moana. No, No. I said don't encourage him. Joshua Kabibi, class of 2018, again.
Indeed, it is I, again. And I hacked into your green screen, and now I control it.
Hacked into the green screen? No, Joshua, that's not even a thing.
Don't deny my awesome powers of green screen hacking. Look, Mr. Evans, seriously. That's all I've got.
Okay, all right, fine. Joshua, you hacked into my green screen. Why?
Well, I was thinking about all those movies you play on your show, and they're all missing one thing.
They're book trailers, but what's the one thing they're all missing?
The one thing that would make them more hilarious, entertaining, more exciting, and dare I say, more handsome.
Oh man, I think I know where this is going. What is it?
Well, all your movies are missing me.
Yes, of course. But I don't have any movies, I don't have any book trailers starring you.
You do now.
Oh, jeez.
What's happening, Monsoons? It's Josh Kabibi, class of 2018 Mayfair High, and today I have the pleasure of reviewing one of my favorite books, The Beginning of Everything, written by Robin Snyder. Now, this book follows a high school boy named Ezra Faulkner, who is at the pinnacle of his high school tenure, his junior year. And everything seems to be going well for him. He's top in his class, he's very popular, he is one of the top athletes in the area. And like I said, everything seems to be going well until, if you can tell by the roller coaster here, he has thrown a couple curveballs. Life throws him a couple curveballs, and it changes his entire life. He goes from up to being down, side to side, and he looks at these as his tragedies. And now throughout the whole book, he has to look at them as tragedies or change his perspective in a sense that he'll look at them as transformations, as opportunities to better his life and to better himself as a person stemming from these tragedies. And one of the main reasons that I love this book is it captures the essence of, and realities as well, of being a high school, being in high school. You know, whether it be dealing with family, school, sports, even your social status, and dealing with peer pressure and the normal problems that a high school student, boy or girl, would face. And I definitely love this book. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for something to take you up and down, side to side, and to relate to. So most definitely. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and go read this book.
Now that was hilarious, entertaining, exciting, and dare I say...
All right.
Hey, I didn't get to say handsome yet.
Okay, fine.
Handsome book trailer.
Joshua Kabibi, class of 2018. He finally called it a book trailer, though, so take the victories where you can get them. What's next? Since I recommended the book Every Day to Joshua Kabibi, class of 2018, I thought I'd take it a step further and recommend it to all of you guys. Every Day is a New York Times bestseller from David Levitan about A. A isn't really a person per se, as he or she or they don't have a body. A is a sort of consciousness of a person that wakes up in the body of a different person every 24 hours or every day. Now, it all makes sense. Now, in the beginning of our story, A wakes up in a new body, this time a boy named Justin. Justin has a girlfriend by the name of Rhiannon who loves Justin even though he treats her terribly. So, A decides to spend time with Rhiannon. Rhiannon opens up with A, or Justin, or whoever's in control of Justin. And two things happen. Rhiannon is super excited about how wonderfully Justin is starting to treat her. She even remarks that she loves kissing him when he hasn't been smoking. The other thing that happens is A falls for Rhiannon despite the fact that he will be controlling a different person, this time a girl, in just a few hours. Let's listen to Mrs. Ellis, current middle and high school English teacher and former Mayfair librarian, read the first page of Every Day. Take it away, Mrs. Ellis.
Day 5,994. I wake up. Immediately, I have to figure out who I am. It's not just the body, opening my eyes and discovering whether the skin on my arm is light or dark, whether my hair is long or short, whether I'm fat or thin, boy or girl, scarred or smooth. The body is the easiest thing to adjust to if you're used to waking up in a new one each morning. It's the life, the context of the body that can be hard to grasp. Every day I am someone else. I am myself. I know I am myself, but I am also someone else. It has always been like this. The information is there. I wake up, open my eyes, understand that it is a new morning, a new place. The biography kicks in, a welcome gift from the not me part of the mind. Today I am Justin. Somehow I know this. My name is Justin, and at the same time I know that I'm not really Justin. I'm only borrowing his life for a day. I look around and know that this is his room, this is his home. The alarm will go off in 7 minutes. I'm never the same person twice, but I've certainly been this tight before. Clothes everywhere, far more video games than books, sleeps in his boxers, from the taste of his mouth, a smoker. But not so addicted that he needs one as soon as he wakes up. Good morning, Justin, I say, checking out his voice. Low. The voice in my head is always different. Justin doesn't take care of himself. His scalp itches, his eyes don't want to open, he hasn't got much sleep. Already I know I'm not going to like today.
Yeah. Special thanks to our super duper guest star today, my former student / library assistant, Joshua Kabibi. He's an amazing sport for doing it. Tell Moana I said hi. Special thanks to my family and to my little angel. That's it for another episode of the Nerd Librarian Show with Mr. Evans.
As always, be good to each other, Monty.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.